There, this is Amanda Hill. In this video, I'm going to show you a great tool that you should be using with any of your e-commerce that makes shipping so much easier. You can pull your products that you've sold straight into it, print your labels directly from there and pay for it from there. Obviously with eBay, you can also pay for it on eBay if you choose to, but I prefer this option as it puts everything in one place. Let's swap over to that and I'll show you what it is. This is Royal Mail Click and Drop. It also now does Parcel Force as the two of them joined back together again. By logging in, I can pull in everything from anywhere that I am selling, and I can set it up using shipping labels on different types of printer. I have a thermal printer which doesn't use ink, and you can pick these up from £60 to £100 online. The labels that go onto them are the 6x4 shipping labels, and you can change all your preferences in here to feed those through. You will also need to set your return address, and if you're running more than one business with different addresses, you can add all of those. You can check each individual item and you can click and buy a shipping label from here. And this is the great bit. Integrate all of your stores in one place. Amazon, eBay, Shopify, TikTok, whatever they are, they're all going in here. Once you've got it all set up with everything, then you can come along and you can look at your orders. As you can see, I've left one here. So we have an order. It will move to ready for printing. It will then move to ready for dispatch. And then finally, it will end up here. But we have a series of things to do first. So let's go and see what we're shipping. And now we're going to apply the postage. So I know how much this weighs, and actually so does this, because we've sold a few of these previously. And so I know that I'm going to be picking this one. So I always use tracked 48 or tracked 24. It means I know it's going to get there reasonably quickly, and I can also see it when it's been delivered. So I picked the one I want. I want them to send a notification. Now I'm going to click apply. Now, I could have just gone straight through to pay for it, but I wanted to show you where that goes next. So now it's gone in there. I can click pay and generate label. I'm confirming who I am and where it's coming from and the billing address. And I can pay with a card or I can pay through Pay. Chose to pay through PayPal, and now I can download the label that I've created. So let's go and do that. Now you can see that it's moved in the order ready to dispatched box. So I can click that and mark as dispatched, or I can regenerate the label. Once I've regenerated the label and printed it, they can go straight on whatever you've chosen to send it out in. Personally, I prefer boxes rather than sending it out in bags, but it does rather depend on each one of what it is. This is what your label looks like, so just print it and put it on your order. And now you can see click here to mark as dispatched. And now it's showing here. Now, when you're doing your setup, there are two buttons that will say update where it's come from, that it has dispatched. That means I no longer have to go into eBay, Amazon, or wherever and say that it is dispatched. The two buttons that I clicked to send the emails will notify the buyer, And the button I ticked when I set off will actually notify the platform. If I need to find something, I can come and search by order number up here, or I can just go and look at my orders and see the batches in order on here. And you can then see that those batches one by one, if you need to print them again, they're all in one space. You can also pull reports of dispatched orders, which makes it very easy for you if you need paperwork to do accounts. And you can also add sets of products if you're very niche and put them all in one place. So it's a very good space for you to do all of your shipping easily in one space and where you can keep an eye on it.